guys, it's LZ21 bringing you another Call of Duty video, and today we're going to be showing you my insane KN-44 class setup that I've been using. You've probably seen it in a lot of videos, and I do pretty well with it. So I decided today I was going to show it off, and yeah, show the best class setup for the KN-44. Now before this video gets underway, smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. That's always greatly appreciated. Now let's get right into it. Now when it comes to like sights and everything else, I do not use them on the KN. There's just no point to use them on the KN whatsoever. The KN, the sights are pretty good. There's really no need, as long if after you play a few games with them, you're like, it's okay, it's good. So you really don't want to waste a creative class point on the sight attachments for whatnot. But for something I definitely use that needs to be needed are the grips. The quick draw and the foregrips are really necessary. Quick draw, if you don't use quick draw, I don't know what you're doing. I think quick draw is probably one of the best attachments in the game if you're not using it, especially on an assault rifle like the KN. You're at a severe disadvantage to SMGs and everything else. It balances everything out in general, because aiming faster down sights after sprinting or whatever you're doing in the game can mean a life or a death, especially when you're on a long kill streak. It's just completely necessary. Now, when it comes to the foregrip's always good because you just less recoil can mean the difference between a shot on, shot off again, you know, long kill streak and whatnot. It's just a lot easier, and quite frankly, it's just needed. The grips are always needed in my opinion. If you're not running grips on assault rifles, you're probably doing something wrong. That might be a really bad thing, especially if you're a newer player. Now, the other attachment I like to use a lot is stock. Stock is just something I completely just love on the KN, because it turns the thing from a high rate of fire assault rifle to almost an SMG in my opinion, and it's just so much fun to use after that. Because when you're using a stock, you can aim on sights, you can move a lot faster, so you're not just standing there and just not moving. And look, it looks like a slug on my screen. Like if you can tell if someone's not using stock, because they just don't move when they shoot, and it's just an easy target for someone to aim at. So I would definitely suggest using stock. Now when it comes to any other attachments, I would definitely consider using rapid fire. I love rapid fire on this KN-44. It's just so good. It turns this thing into a monster. It just wins in 1v1 engagements. It wins in everything, in my opinion. It's just so good. If it's rapid fire, if you've never used on the KN, just do it. You'll have a blast. It's just so much fun to use. Now, since we're done with the attachments here, it's time to move on to the perks. The perks I like to run with the KN-44 class are 6 cents. That's the first one right there. Because honestly, I like being able to tell where someone is on my mini-map. Because it pops up when someone gets closer or farther away, the red indicator on your mini-map. It helps me so much. Someone's behind me, I know exactly where they are. Someone's in front of me, I know exactly where they are. It's just so easy. And it just helps this KN-44 class maneuver. And just helps everything in general. Now, the second perk I like to use a lot with this is fast hands. Now, not many people use fast hands a lot, in my opinion, at least not how I've seen in classes. Most people try to go for other things. I think fast hands is definitely a perk you should go for, because it's such an easy perk to use. You aim, you can do a lot more with it, like reload faster, and a couple other things. I don't know exactly. I think there's like a few things you can throw grenades, switch weapons faster, especially if you're running a secondary, which you can if you want, but I wouldn't highly suggest it. But fast hand is just very necessary in my opinion. Now, the third and final perk I like to use, and that is basically Gung Ho. Gung Ho is one of my favorite perks in the game, because you aim down sights faster after sprinting, and you also aim down sights faster in general. It's after sprinting, you can hip fire when you're sprinting. It makes your life so much easier, especially if you want to run and gun like I do. It makes your life so much easier. Then put it with the stock, rapid fire, and quick draw, everything else, and it just turns this gun into a beast. So yeah, that's my KN-44 insane setup. If you liked the video, always like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.